A station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And thanks for joining us on this Tuesday for DC News Now at 4. I'm Mark Hall.
And I'm Annalisa Gale. We'll get to those top stories in just a few minutes. But first, let's take a look outside. Beautiful look there at Roslyn, Mark.
And you know what's good about it, Annalisa? 70-something degrees out. That's just great weather for me. But let's head over now to meteorologist Scott Summerwood with a first look at our forecast. Scott, of course, in for Damon Matson this afternoon. And Scott, I mean, my goodness, Monday and Tuesday, you couldn't tee it up any better, temperature-wise.
Yeah, you said that. You said that correctly there, Mark. Yeah, you couldn't tee it up any better for us here. And the nice weather trend is going to continue into tomorrow, too. So this ride of beautiful weather is not quite over yet. 78 is what the current temperature is in the district, 79 at Waldorf. We're sitting 81 at Lexington Park. We'll probably hit about 80 or 81 tomorrow in D.C. And elsewhere, we're looking at temperatures that are comfortably, and I say comfortably, into the 70s. As we take a look here at our live look up to the north of the district here in Frederick, Maryland, the Westview Promenade, seeing some fluffy cumulus clouds, but they're the non-threatening type. Otherwise, it is pretty quiet and it's high and dry across the region. Our next chance of rain, as you see here, is likely to happen. Unfortunately, it comes into the weekend, but we certainly could use the rain, and that will carry over, it looks like, into Sunday. We'll break down the specifics for you coming up in my main weather. But I want to talk about the plans for tonight. If you have some evening plans, stepping outside, your hour-by-hour forecast shows, again, clear skies. What you get out there now, you're going to get in a couple of hours. Beautiful weather overall. And to top it all off here, the biking forecast for tomorrow looks absolutely great. I know a lot of us here in the district are bikers. Another beautiful day, as I put it, with temperatures in the 70s and 80s. So wrap it up here with the headlines. Tons of sun today, a slight warm-up tomorrow, staying dry this week, and yes, some rain this weekend. Guys?
Scott, thank you. Developing now, U.S. Capitol Police have given the all clear after a suspicious vehicle forced them to evacuate headquarters this afternoon. The call came in around 1 o'clock. Several blocks were shut down around Union Station as police did their search. They say a K-9 indicated that they might have found something. Capitol Police officer saw a suitcase lying on top of a plastic wrap in the bed of a truck. But just over an hour ago, police said that their search found nothing suspicious in the vehicle. The driver was also interviewed and released.
Our other top story, the 19-year-old accused of killing 10-year-old Ariana Davis in the district appeared in court today for an arraignment. Officers say Ariana Davis was riding home from a Mother's Day celebration along Hayes Street when she was caught in the crossfire of a shooting and hit by a stray bullet there. 19-year-old Karan Gregory has been arrested and charged with her murder. We're told his arraignment is happening right now. Police say the community provided key information and video evidence to help them catch Gregory.
If you choose to turn to violence, our detectives will follow up on every lead, and we will hold you accountable.
Well, it's good they found him. Sometimes they don't find anyone, so that's a good thing. If he's the suspect, then he's innocent until proven guilty. I hope he's the one that did it, so he's out of this, off the streets.
Police say they're still looking for another suspect in that shooting. They're offering a $25,000 reward for any information leading to an additional arrest. We'll provide updates on today's arraignment as soon as we know more.
D.C. police are investigating a deadly shooting in Southeast. They say one man was hurt, another injured on Bowen Road last night just before 11:30. Officers nearby heard shots and later found 27-year-old Williams Jones dead inside of a vehicle. A second man also hurt but taken to the hospital and is expected to be okay. Police are asking for anyone with information to give them a call. Developing now, a bill that could pave the way for the Washington Commanders to move back to the district is the subject of 2 congressional hearings this week. Lots
to talk about here. The debate in Congress is happening while Mayor Muriel Bowser tries to convince skeptical city council members we're worried about the cost of bringing the Commanders back to RFK.
Our political and government reporter Leonard N. Fleming is at the hearing in the Longworth House Office building.
And Leonard, what are you learning this afternoon?
Mark and Annalisa, the RFK Stadium is owned by the federal government. So Congress has to approve of the RFK Revitalization Act in order for any possible stadium deal to happen. And that's exactly what district officials are hoping for. District officials are hoping to redevelop the RFK site for housing and a possible new stadium to attract the Commanders. The first step is a hearing before the House Natural Resources Subcommittee. And then on Wednesday, the House Oversight Committee will vote to send the bill to the House floor. Delano Hunter is the director of DC's General Services Department. He testified before the Natural Resources Committee today. He spoke to me after.
This site is 190 acres and it provides a great opportunity to activate it for all district residents. In addition to the potential for professional sports, I'm really excited about recreation opportunities. We can connect communities along the Anacostia River to the Anacostia River for outdoor recreation and leisure activities. So again, we think we have that same opportunity with the RFK campus, really to revitalize it and get it to good use.
If the bill passes, it would extend the RFK lease with the city for 99 years. Guys?
All right, Leonard, and before we let you go, this isn't a sure thing right now at this point. Even if Congress passes it, what else can you tell us about that?
Well, there are city council members who are openly questioning whether this will actually see the light of day. And one of those members is City Council Chairman Phil Mendelson, who has questioned the actual cost of a new stadium in D.C. Reporting from the Longworth House Office Building, Leonard N. Fleming, D.C. News Now. Back to you.
All right, Leonard, thank you. Turning now to Martinsburg, West Virginia, where a man involved in a drug ring operation was found guilty on 2 counts of first-degree murder. 34-year-old Derek Wayne Wells Jr. was convicted for the 2016 murders of Ahmed Afli Al-Qadir Sutton. Court documents show the 3 men worked together in an illegal drug distribution ring. County prosecutor Katie Wilkes Delegati worked with police and the FBI, who used cell phone tracking data to place Wells at the murder scene.
The FBI's cellular analysis survey team to run cell phone records relating to the defendant's whereabouts at the times of the murder, and were able to provide testimony from that agent showing that the defendant did go and pick up the victims.
Wells will be sentenced in December. Turning back to the district now, an update this afternoon. D.C. police say students at McKinley High School fell ill yesterday after ingesting a substance. Now, D.C. Fire and EMS originally said they were called to McKinley after they detected sewer gas. But tonight, they say after further investigation, there was no sewer gas or any other hazmat involved. We still don't know what exactly that substance was that the students took that caused their illness, but we'll be sure to bring you the latest as soon as we know it.
The Montgomery County Council held a hearing on a new bill for tipped restaurant workers. The proposed bill would gradually increase tips to $2 an hour in July 2024, and it would remain in effect until the county's sub-minimum wage is abolished in 2028. Tipped workers currently earn $4 an hour for tips. The bill aims to help improve working conditions and combat staffing shortages.
They need our help now more than ever to improve conditions. Many restaurants are still struggling themselves to attract and retain workers. By raising base hourly pay, this will only worsen if we do not act.
Well, this initiative is similar to what D.C. voters passed last year. The County Council will vote on this bill at a later date.
And in health news this afternoon, several counties have reported an increase in COVID-19 cases. And at the same time, some in the medical field say it may be difficult to find new COVID boosters right now. In Northern Virginia, unfortunate timing is leaving many in marginalized communities without access to those shots. Haley Milon covers that area for us. She explains why there may be similar issues at your provider.
Yeah, it's a tough situation for a lot of medical offices. Here's what happened. Last week, the CDC said to throw away old boosters as they're not as effective against the current strain of COVID as the new boosters are. That left a lot of providers with no shots until the new vaccines come in. HealthWorks in Northern Virginia cares for patients without insurance. Medical Director Stephanie Paloka says not being able to give her patients the protections that they want is stressful. It won't be until at least the end of the week until Paloka's Herndon, Virginia clinic receives new vaccines. She says respiratory illnesses are on the rise and more patients have been coming in looking for shots.
When people want it, we want to be able to provide that service, and so we feel kind of like we're not able to effectively do our job at this point in protecting the community.
But there are vaccines available. Coming up at 5, I'll tell you how you can track one down if you want a booster. From our Northern Virginia Bureau in Chantilly, I'm Haley Mylon, DC News Now.
Haley, thank you. In Maryland, lawmakers say the state will receive more than $930,000 from the U.S. Department of Health for free COVID-19 vaccines, and it will be used to make sure that all Marylanders, regardless of insurance status, have access to the shots. Baltimore City will receive around $500,000. Prince George's County, Montgomery, and Anne Arundel counties will get around $20,000.